The Registrar, Chief Executive, Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, TRCN, Professor Josiah Ajiboye, has identified poor teaching, where experienced professional teachers are difficult to find in schools, as greatest challenge facing the nation's education sector. Professor Ajiboye, represented by the Council's Director, Planning, Research and Statistics in the Council, Mr. Lawrence Ugo Ali, said that teachers were key players in the education sector of any nation, hence the need to prioritize teacher education for national development. The Registrar disclosed this on Thursday in Abuja at the 2023 edition of ECAN TRCN workshop with the theme Strengthening Teacher Education, Challenges and Opportunities in Basic Education Subsector in Nigeria. According to him, the challenge with Nigerian education was largely attributed to poor teaching, where experienced professional teachers who are highly committed, dedicated and viral were difficult to find in our schools.
Universally, teachers are key players in the education sector of any nation. However, the challenge with Nigerian education was largely attributed to poor teaching, where experienced professional teachers who are highly committed, dedicated, and viral were difficult to find in our classroom. Therefore, the Council, in fulfilling its mandate, which involves innovations in public policies to upscale the dignity, rewards, and recognition of the teaching profession in Nigeria, took some practical steps to salvage the situation. And this was done in two broad ways. Firstly, to attract the best brain into the teaching profession, and the other aspect broadly is to strengthen teacher education in the country. We also have the elongation of teachers' years of service from 60 to 65 years, with other incentives, which I'm sure you are familiar with.
Academic Staff Union, COEASU, Mr. Smart Olubeko, said that poor implementation of policies was hindering teacher education in the country. He listed policies such as funding policies, recruitment policies, quality assurance policies, and training policies, among others, as factors limiting the growth of the education sector.
This association is looking at is the efforts federal government of Nigeria has taken towards ensuring quality and also towards ensuring improved welfare for teachers in Nigeria. The whole discussion is all about teacher education. And when we talk about teacher education, we are talking about a group of people or a process through which those that are to teach what we use in describing education as the transmission of the cultural heritage of the people in order for them to have a prosperous future. And the transmitter of that culture is known as the teacher. And the medium of the institution through which the transmission takes place is known as the school. And that is why the school is seen as an agent. And for us, if we are looking at this, we must be able to understand the fact that efforts have been put in place at actually ensuring quality teacher development in Nigeria.
Meanwhile, the head of regulation, accreditation and enforcement, Mr. Abimbola Okunola, said that placing education on a concurrent list had limited the effective elimination of quackery from the sector. He urged the National Assembly to do the needful so that education would take its rightful place.